pricing, okay, and cost plus markup pricing. These two pricing method we have completed. Now today we will see percent of total pricing method and option pricing over this one, and if possible we will see other two. Okay, let's start with percent of total. So as I told, percent of total pricing method, block pricing method, and option price override. These three pricing method will be applied on original price. So the new field which will be calculated, it will be displayed on the list price field. Okay, so block pricing we have discussed, like if there will be 1 to 10 blocks and you are assigning a block price of 10 rupees, then whether you will sell 1 rupee, 1 block or 2 block or 3 block, or you can say 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, or till 10 box, you have to, means the customer has to pay 10 rupees. So like that you have to make a product block pricing. Now percent of total. So I told percent of total is like whenever we will be going to KFC and we have ordered some KFC buckets and some soft drinks, okay, and something else, burger. Then let's say we are calculating the burger price as a percent of total. So how it will be calculated? So the total of the bucket, chicken bucket, plus the soft drinks total and percentage of that total. Let's say the percentage is 10%. So 10% of the total of other two products will be the price of the third product. Okay, so this way we will be calculating the percent of total. By default, in Salesforce CPQ, percent of total will be applied on the non-subscription type of products, not on the subscription type of product. But there are use cases where we can use this percent of total on subscription pricing also, subscription product also, but we have to take care some field values and some settings that time. Okay, but by default it will be applied on the non-subscription product. So that means, suppose in your code you have ordered chicken bucket, burger, soft drinks, and let's say tax, it won't apply on the tax. Or let's say any subscription product, Netflix, it won't apply on the Netflix. Rather it will calculate all other three non-subscription product, add and apply the percentage of that total, and it will be applied on the last product. Okay, so here we can see how it will be applied. Yeah, there are some fields we need to know for percent of total: pricing method, percent of total percentage, percent of total base. So it's like pricing method, what kind of pricing method we will be applying. So you remember pricing method we will be applying for block pricing, we are changing it to block. For cost plus markup we are changing it to cost. So similarly for percent of total we are changing it to percent of total. So and default it will be blank or list. Okay, so that is the pricing method. And percent of total percentage, that means if you are applying 10 percentage, then you have to fill this field. Okay, percentage, how much percentage, like 20% of breakfast. And percent of total base, so it's like means what will be the base, means which will be summed up. Okay, means it determines which quote line prices are summed up for the total. Each price is affected by the different types of discounts, so you can choose each which discounts are factored into the percent of total calculation. So I will show it to you practically. 1 second. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so yeah, so how we will apply this percent of total? So first we need to just click on the product tab. Okay, so on the products we have to select which products we have to apply. So shipping insurance, in this example shipping insurance, and there we have a pricing method field called percent of total, and percent of total percentage we have applied 10. Base field we have applied as net. So here it will be like base field is like net we are applying. That means after applying all the discounting everything, what will be the net amount will be coming for other products, that net price will be summed up and percentage will be applied. So that is the percent of total base field. So which field you have to apply? Suppose you have to apply on the customer price field, you can apply. So whatever will be the value for this total base field, you can apply on that same. Okay, so let me just go to my org and show that same product. So product is shipping insurance. Shipping insurance. Okay, now see, sorry, now see, shipping insurance. For the pricing method field, we have to choose the percent of total. So this is the pricing method field. Let me click on edit. This is the pricing method here. So similarly for block pricing, we have choose block, cost, list, so like that. So percent of total we will choose here. Okay, now for the percent of total percentage, how much percentage you have to give, means how much percentage of discount. This is the field percent of total percentage, so 10%. Okay, now percent of total base field. So here total base field, this one can be least, regular, customer, net. This is given here, least, regular, customer, net. So if least, then no price discount has been applied here. Regular means automated discount. So I will come to this part later on the discount schedule chapter. But now you remember, if you will, means we can choose the base field based on the requirement. So if the requirement is like we have to choose list, then we will choose list, so that whatever list price will be there for the products, it will be summed up and percentage will be calculated over the list price. Similarly for regular price field, customer price field, and net price field. So here in this case they have told us to choose net price field, so I have chosen net price. Okay, now save. So I have applied the 10% on the shipping insurance product. Okay, and on the net pricing. Now, great that you okay. So click on the codes and navigation to this part. Okay, add products, and we will see how it will apply. So let me just check. Let me choose Q15 for now. Let me choose any code. We'll see. We'll delete this. Let's add the same product. Farewell router shipping insurance. Okay. Now farewell router and our shipping insurance, where we have given the percentage of total discount, and select. Now let's see. Okay. So now it is applying. Yeah. So this one is 2100 and this one is 100. So you sum up this total. So it will be 2200. 10% of 2200 is 2220. But the original price or the price book price is $5. So here the $5 will be ignored. What will be the new price? So 10% of the total of other products. So 2200 total, 10% of 2200, 220. It will be applied 220. Okay, so this way percent of total work. Any doubt? Anything?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is one concept. Okay, so it's like when we will be applying percent of total for bundle case, here actually we have applied this percent of total for standalone product. Let's consider a scenario where we are applying the percent of total for bundle. So that times we need to just check some settings. Okay, so we need to check some settings. So this setting is nothing but the percent of total scope. Percent of total scope where you will find, suppose let me just get one bundle, that is our favorite telecommuter option. I will select any option. This is the field percent of total scope. Okay, so percent of total scope. Package component both none. What's none? Package component, package and component. Entire hierarchy is not there in our org now. Okay, it might be the reason like in our next release it may come. But now we have only none, package components and package components. That is both. Okay, so what does this mean? Percent of total scope. First of all, we should